She thought she had time. Time to chase her dreams. Time to fix her relationships. Time to live the life she wanted. But time doesn't wait. And when she finally realized that, it was almost too late. This isn't just her story. It's a reminder for all of us. You don't have as much time as you think. Rachel grew up in Austin, Texas. She was the kind of girl everyone said had potential. Smart, funny, full of ideas. She dreamed of being a writer. She wanted to travel, to share her words with the world, to matter. But dreams have a way of being postponed. She told herself, "I'll write that book after graduation. I'll start traveling when I've saved enough. I'll reach out to my parents when things slow down." The problem was, life never slowed down. After college, Rachel got a job at a marketing agency. It wasn't her dream job, but it paid the bills. Every day, she told herself she'd write after work. But after work, she was too tired. She told herself she'd call her mom that weekend. But the weekend filled up with errands and brunch with friends. She told herself she'd start chasing her dreams next year. Or maybe the year after. 1 year became 2. 2 became 5. And in the blink of an eye, she was 30, with a half-written manuscript in her drawer and 1,000 excuses in her head. One morning, she got a phone call that stopped her heart. Her mother had suffered a stroke. Rachel rushed to the hospital, her hands shaking on the steering wheel. She sat by her mother's bedside, watching machines beep and nurses move quickly. And all she could think was, "I thought I had more time." Her mom survived, but the damage was permanent. Speech came slowly. Movement was limited. Conversations were never the same again. Rachel carried the guilt like a stone. All the calls she didn't make, all the visits she postponed, all the "I'll do it tomorrow" moments that never came. One day, while sitting at her mother's bedside, Rachel met another patient, an elderly woman named Mrs. Green. Mrs. Green smiled at her and said, "Honey, let me tell you something. The graveyard is the richest place on earth. You know why? Because it's full of books never written, songs never sung, dreams never lived. All because people thought they had more time." Rachel felt those words hit like a punch to the chest. She didn't want her dreams to die with her. Rachel made a decision, a day one. She picked up her dusty manuscript and wrote for 20 minutes, even though she was exhausted. A day 5, she started calling her mom every night, even if it was just for 5 minutes. A day 14, she booked a cheap solo trip to New York, a city she'd always wanted to see but kept postponing. It wasn't glamorous. There were no fireworks, but little by little, her life started shifting. Her mother's smile grew stronger with every phone call. Her manuscript grew page by page. Her spirit grew lighter with every step she took toward the life she actually wanted. Months later, Rachel saw a flyer for a local writers' competition. Submissions due in 6 weeks. Her heart raced. She thought, "I'm not ready." But then she remembered Mrs. Green's words. The graveyard is full of dreams delayed. So she signed up. The next 6 weeks were brutal, late nights, early mornings, coffee-stained pages. Halfway through, she wanted to quit. Her inner critic whispered, "You'll embarrass yourself. You're not ready." But she kept writing, word by word, page by page. And when she finally submitted her manuscript, she felt tears in her eyes. Not because it was perfect, but because it was done. And maybe that's where you pause too. If this moment hit you, comment with one word, time. It's a quiet way of reminding yourself and someone else reading that you don't have forever. You only have now. Rachel didn't win first place, but her story was published in the competition's anthology. For the first time, her words were in print. For the first time, she could hold a book and say, "This is mine." She flew her mom to the reading. Mrs. Green was there too. And as Rachel stood on stage reading her story, she saw tears in her mother's eyes. Tears of pride, not regret. Rachel realized something powerful. She had spent so many years waiting to feel ready, waiting for the right time. But life doesn't give you the right time. It only gives you this time. So maybe you're where Rachel once was. You keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow, next week, next year. But let me remind you, tomorrow isn't promised. The clock keeps moving whether you do or not. Here are 3 steps you can take today. 1. Make the call to your mom, your friend, your mentor. Don't wait until it's too late. 2. Take the first step, open the notebook, write the page, sign up for the class. 3. Stop chasing perfect timing. Imperfect action today beats perfect action that never comes. So friend, what's the thing you've been putting off? What's the dream, the call, the step you keep delaying because you think you have time? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if Rachel's story reminded you that you don't have forever, hit like, subscribe for more stories every day, and share this with someone who needs it, because she thought she had time until it was too late. And you still have right now.